Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Lisa, and I'm here to share a couple of devotionals with all of you. The first one is titled Glowing Humans. An amazing fact. Did you know that as you are reading this right now, you are glowing? That's right. It has recently been discovered that human bodies emit a visible light in extremely small quantities at levels that rise and fall through the day. Research has shown that this light is about 1,000 times fainter than the levels we can see with our naked eyes. In fact, virtually all living creatures emit varying amounts of weak light, which is thought to be a byproduct of biochemical reactions involving free radicals. This light is different from the red glow of body heat captured by infrared cameras. In fact, infrared cameras show some of the hottest body parts give off very little light. To learn more about this light, scientists in Japan used extremely sensitive cameras capable of detecting a single photon, the smallest unit of light. For 3 days, 5 healthy young men were placed bare-chested in front of the cameras. They sat in perfectly dark, light-proof rooms for 20 minutes every 3 hours, from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. The researchers found the body glow of the men rose and fell over the day, with its lowest point at 10 a.m. and its peak at 4 p.m. The findings suggest these light emissions are linked to our fluctuating metabolic rhythms. Since this faint light is linked with metabolism, these findings suggest that in the future, special cameras that can spot a person's light emissions may help identify medical conditions. It was also discovered that our faces glow more than the rest of the body, possibly because facial circulation is more dense and closer to the surface. Did you know the Bible also speaks about a man with a glowing face? It says that when Moses came down from the mountain after speaking with God, the skin of his face shone. Exodus 34, verse 30. Spend time with God, and you will emit a spiritual glow. With His help, we can become lights in the darkness, reflecting the true light which gives light to every man coming into the world. John 1, verse 9. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Matthew 5, verses 14 through 16. And that's the end of the first devotional. And the last one is titled, The Builders of the Home. And the Lord God said, It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him an help meet for him. Genesis 2, verse 18. He who gave Eve to Adam as a helpmeet performed his first miracle at a marriage festival. In the festal hall, where friends and kindred rejoiced together, Christ began his public ministry. Thus he sanctioned marriage, recognizing it as an institution that he himself had established. He ordained that men and women should be united in holy wedlock, to rear families whose members, crowned with honor, should be recognized as members of the family above. Christ honored the marriage relation by making it also a symbol of the union between him and his redeemed ones. He himself is the bridegroom. The bride is the church, of which, as his chosen one, he says, Thou art all fair, my love. There is no spot in thee. Canticles 4, verse 7, or Song of Solomon. Christ loved the church and gave himself for it, that he might sanctify and cleanse it, that it should be holy and without blemish. So ought men to love their wives. Ephesians 5 verses 25 through 28. The family tie is the closest, the most tender and sacred of any on earth. It was designed to be a blessing to mankind, and it is a blessing wherever the marriage covenant is entered into intelligently, in the fear of God, and with due consideration for its responsibilities. Those who are contemplating marriage should consider what will be the character and influence of the home they are founding. As they become parents, a sacred trust is committed to them. Upon them depends in a great measure the well-being of their children in this world and their happiness in the world to come. To a great extent, they determine both the physical and the moral stamp that the little ones receive. And upon the character of the home depends the condition of society. The weight of each family's influence will tell in the upward or the downward scale. And that is the end of these devotionals. I pray you all have a beautiful day in the Lord. God bless each and every one of you, and I will see you either next video or in the air. Bye-bye.